There is a game this weekend that most people may not be paying attention to, but it should be. It's two Big 12 teams, both are ranked. You've got the Texas Tech Red Raiders who went out and bought a football team. I mean, that's the basics of it. That they bought a football team. They're led by Joey McGuire as their head coach, who is 26 and 16 since he's been at Texas Tech. Gone to a bowl game all 3 seasons. He's been there. He was he went from Crowley High School in Texas, Cedar Hill High School in Texas, to Baylor, and now he's at Texas Tech. And man, they've been a slogging team. But then you've got the Utah Utes. Kyle Whittingham is Utah. He's been the head coach since their bowl game in 2004. No joke, 2004. He's 170 to 86. Been in three conferences. Won conference titles in both the Pac-12 and the Mountain West. He had a 13 and 0 season. Think about that. 13 and 0 season, and they did not respect him enough to put him in the national title game. That was because he was Mountain West. Uh 10 win seasons all the time. You're looking through here, 10 win, 10 win. 2021, 10 and 4, 2022, 10 and 4, 11 and 3 in 2019, 10 and 3 in 2015, 13 and 0 in 2008, and they beat Alabama in the Sugar Bowl. 2009 went 10 and 3, 2010 went 10 and 3. Now, he's had three losing seasons. Last year was one of them. And that was because he had injured players at the wrong time. He's got a lot to show for this year. Only three losing seasons since 2004. Think about that. Um, three conference championships, three divisional championships. Should have been national champions in 2008. Yeah, this is going to be a clash of epic proportions. So we're going to go over both these teams. Also, if you don't mind, if you like college football, hit like and subscribe, and let's get into this game.
Hey folks, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. I want to thank you for viewing my video, and I want to give you one thought process. There was a famous coach at the University of Tennessee by the name of General Robert Neyland. He had 6 maxims, but number 2 maxim is what everybody should apply to their life. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That's how to live your life right there.
Since the Red Raiders are the visiting team in this, we're going to cover them first. Baron Morton, their QB1, 57 of 81, so for 923 yards. Now, he's got a 70.4 completion rate. He's got 11 TDs, 1 interception. Now, mind you, they haven't played a lot of good teams. 2 sacks. That's it. Will Hammond, his backup, 17 of 24, so he's 70.8, 188 yards, 2 TDs, 1 interception. Mitch Griffith, the QB3, 4 of 5, and got a touchdown, no interceptions. Now, rushing, they've got Adam Hill, 24 carries, 207 yards, 8.6 yard average, 36 long, no TDs though. But Cameron Dickey, 38 carries, 177 yards, 4 TDs, long at 20. Will Hammond, their QB2, has got 2 touchdowns by rushing, 108 yards rushing, 7 carries, 64 yard long. Yeah, they ain't playing around. Jacoby Williams, 28 for 158, 2 touchdowns. They got 8 touchdowns rushing. They've got that in there. But Coy Eakin, now here's a wide receiver that people should be talking about. 12 receptions, 245 yards. He's averaging 20.4 yards when he gets that ball. 42 is his long, 3 touchdowns. Terrence Carter Jr., tight end, 10 receptions, 194 yards. 50 yards is long, and he's got 3 touchdowns. Jacoby Williams, running back, 11 for 150, 1 touchdown. Caleb Douglas, wide receiver, 6 for 142, 1 touchdown. Reggie Virgil, 11 for 135, 3 touchdowns. Bryson Williams, 3 for 63, 2 touchdowns. Leighton Stone, 2 for 28, 1 touchdown. And they've got other players that have got some yardage here. They got 1,151 yards in receiving yards, 657 in rushing. Now their defense, 9 sacks on opposing quarterbacks, 11 passes deflected, 4 interceptions, one of which got returned for a touchdown. You heard that right. One of them returned it for a touchdown. Skylar Gill Howard, a defensive lineman, ran 55 yards for a touchdown. They forced a fumble, and they've got a fumble recovery. They've got 171 tackles. 9 times they've gotten to the opposing side's quarterback. This is a scary team to have to face. They know how to discombobulate the other team. They've got an offense that you don't know who they're going to go to because, yeah, Coy Eakin may be the big name on that receiving squad. They've got Terrence Carter Jr. is not far behind, and he's just as scary, probably scarier. Rushing, they got multiple running backs that they can hand off to. They got a quarterback that's willing to get in there and rush for touchdown. Baron Morton may not be a rusher, but he's got enough weapons around them, and they can throw in Will Hammond just for whatever they need. This is not 14 passing touchdowns, 8 rushing touchdowns. They've got too many. They've got a lot of weapons, and they got a defense that can back them up. Now, for the Utes, Devin Dampier, people are talking about this as a guy that should be in the talk for Heisman already. 628 yards passing, 198 yards rushing. That is what he's got. He is 65 of 89, 73% completion rate, 7 touchdowns by passing. He's been only sacked twice. Bird Ficklin, his backup for 4, no touchdowns, no sacks, anything like that. So they were able to bring him in, considering some of the teams they played. He's carried the ball 33 times, 198 yards, got a touchdown. Wayshawn Parker, 27 carries, 192 yards, 2 touchdowns. So their running back that's an actual running back is not far behind. N'Kerry Rogers, 36 carries, 152 yards, 4 touchdowns. Hunter Andrews, 12 of 108, 1 touchdown. Bird Ficklin, when he's rushing, 7 for 75, 2 touchdowns. Smith Snowden, cornerback, 7 for 37, 1 touchdown. Now on the receiving side, Ryan Davis, 19 for 171, 1 touchdown. Dalen Bentley, tight end, 11 for 112, 2 touchdowns. Now, Wayshawn Parker, running back, 3 receptions, 61 yards, a long of 52, 1 touchdown. J.J. Buchanan, 4 for 43, a touchdown. Lander Barton, 3 for 24, 1 touchdown. Larry Simmons, 1 for 8, 1 touchdown. So they're primarily focused on rushing. Now, but it's not like that their receiving core isn't doing some work. I mean, 11 touchdowns rushing, 7 receiving, and on the defense, they've sacked the opposing quarterback 9 times. Now, quite a few of those times were on Nico Iamaleava, and I ain't complaining on that. 8 passes deflected, 4 interceptions. Somebody ran that in, one of those for a touchdown. They've got a fumble recovery, no forced fumbles. Um, Jackson Bean, the second leading tackler, he's got 12 tackles, 3 passes deflected, 2 interceptions, and one of those was a touchdown. 57 yards. And he's 103 yards rushing. He's a safety. So this is a safety that is very scary. Think about that. Texas Tech is, yeah, they've got some rushing, but they've been primarily focused on passing. You've got in the backfield Jackson Beanie, who 2 interceptions, one of them rushed back for, yeah, you got to watch that. John Henry Daly is a defensive end, got 13 tackles, 5 sacks. This is a very scary team. Both of these are very scary teams, but Utah, hey, Kyle Whittingham knows how to build a team. I'm not even. The keys to this game, if they can shut down, if the Red Raiders can shut down the running game, they need to shut down the running game and go toe for toe when it comes to passing. I think they can beat the Utes. Utes, they've got to figure out where they can go. Now, if they shut down Cameron Dickey, they might slow this rushing offense down a little bit. The rushing on the for the Raiders down. I think the keys, you've got people like Coy Eakin. Coy Eakin ain't no joke. Neither is Terrence Carter. So you've got two receivers there that you've got to pay attention to. But oh, by the way, Jacoby Williams, who's a running back, is also scary because he can rush and he can catch. Utes have a safety who, hey, can break up the pass offense, but you've got folks there that are willing and able to run. You both these teams have so much. There is these two teams could be competing in the for the Big 12 spot to go to the college football playoff. Matter of fact, both these teams could go to the college football playoff. They both look like they could be that by the end of the year. Devin Dampier may be the biggest name on this list in Utah because what they did against UCLA has got the most headlines. But let me tell you something. The Raiders are not a joke in any way, shape, or form. This is going to be a clash of very good teams. I don't even want to call this. I don't want to give a prediction. That is how scary this is. There are too many unknown variables in this. Right now, I'm feeling like Texas Tech should be able to do this. Should. But Utah, yeah, Utah being at home, even scarier. Both both these teams are. This is something that we should watch. This will be a coming out party. This will be probably two of the scarier teams in the Big 12 this year, if not the scariest. And this is the right time of the year to go visiting Utah. It really is. This is the right time to go visiting Utah. So I don't even want to. I'm not going to give a prediction. You tell me what you think because I have no clue. Texas Tech and Utah both are looking way too scary right now. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.
I want to thank you for watching my video. And if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all have a good day now.